Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today I have your weekly preview for the week of April 7th, 2025. So we're going to get into the Soulforge, the event key drop table, Underspire teams, maybe epic trials. We'll take a look at everything and yeah, you know what's up. So let's get into it. Let's read this stuff first here. Chill Gates, new ultra rare troop. Icy Portal, get this troop with glory from the Ward 7 of the shop. Raid Boss, made a video, go check it out. Use troops from my kingdom Dhrak-Zum in daily battles to defeat the raid boss. New mythic troop Missed Mother is exclusive to Glory Gem Guild VIP chest for 1 week only. That's out of the drop table when it turns to Friday this week. So it is a good one. It fairy fires all enemies. It's useful. It's like a A tier mythic or so. Not S tier, but it's pretty good. If you got it, I wouldn't blame you. Week of Dhrak-Zum, all Dhrak-Zum troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Dwarves, all Dwarves gain 10% to their skills. And bonus trait stones, use the Icy Portal and PvP to get a bonus trait stone. Let's go take a look at that Soulforge. The first thing smoking, put it in the comments if you have a different Soulforge, and I will rank your mythics for you. But let's do that ourselves here. We do have Nebuliadrix as our dragon, if you're still looking for dragons. Does dragon gem, so it's a cosmic dragon, so it's for Stellarix. It's the green dragon for Stellarix. So if you need that one, if it's the only one left that you need, craft it. You should have got a bunch of dragonite from the vault event that we just did. Go put how many vault keys you got in the comments. I got around 400, I think. I didn't keep super good track, but I think I got around like 400. Alright, so we got a Guara. Takashaka! Woo, baby! Takashaka. What else? Urali, and Plague. So Plague is definitely the worst, and Takashaka is definitely the best. So Takashaka is up there as one of the best mythics in the game. You know, it's not the best, but it's almost, it's probably like A plus tier, somewhere around there. S minus, A plus, it's up there. If it wasn't for Pharaoh Khafre, everybody would be using this thing right now, but, you know, it still has its uses, and it's still good without doing its third trait even. It's good with its spell, it's good with, like, Phonoxia, it's good just by itself with stuff, like, it's amazing. It's good all the way around. It's super solid mythic, one of the best new ones we've got recently. We've got a lot of good ones recently, but this one is one of the better ones. Probably top 3 that we've gotten recently. So 26 blue, red, yellow, Mist of Scales, Divine Naga, deal true damage to an enemy. Already good. And a random enemy, so 2 enemies. Then create a mix of blue and green gems. Look, it uses blue, so it could loop into itself. And Phonoxia puts blue on the board, so put them together, they're good, or just 3 Takshakas with Ruby Weapon or something, you know? Like 3 Takshakas with Stellarix still works, 3 Takshakas with Chrysantherax, like, it's a really good troop all around because it doesn't just have one use like Pharaoh Khafre. You can use it for its spell and for its typing and all kinds of stuff. But it also creates a ×3 wild card when my turn begins. If you have multiples, it'll throw up multiple ×3 wild cards, match on the board, and get a bunch of mana. Reduces damage from skulls by 30%. Super recommended. Only thing I would say is like Ironhawk is probably ahead of this. Maybe High King Iron Gut. Depends with Pharaoh Khafre. Pharaoh Khafre is kind of meta right now, so it's right there though. It's top 5 probably. I don't know. It's up there. So if you want to craft it this week, I wouldn't blame you, and you might as well get 2 or 3 of them. I guess it depends on your situation though, like always. But Takashaka, highly recommended. My top mythic for this week. I like it. All right, so next up would be, what's the one that was down here? Aguara's horrible. I hate Aguara. So Urali is second this week. Still useful with Scorpius. 22 blue, green, yellow, Mist of Scales, Divine Naga, deal true damage to all enemies. Boosted by Naga and undead allies, summon a Bone Naga. Poison all enemies on 4 or 5 gym match. So Scorpius kills when it hits stuff that's poisoned. This thing will poison them for it, and then it gets a double kill. So that team is still solid. It's still out there, still solid. And it hits all enemies with true damage, so it's useful other places just by itself. Pretty good mythic, probably like B- type of deal. It's like slightly under like Guard's Avatar, Phoenicia, Scourge of Honor, that little section of mythics that I always talk about. That's a step down from like the S tiers. So this one's like another step down, but still super solid and good with Scorpius. But get Takashaka if you don't have it, because, you know. Alright, Aguara might be next just because Plague is so terrible, but Aguara normally would probably get last place on any other week. 22 blue, yellow, purple, Valpakia, Wargear Fae. Choose one, give 8 mana to all allies and barrier them, or give 32 to all skills on all other allies. So first of all, you don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, I get to choose. You get to choose, but 8 mana. I don't know. Creative Spirit Gem, 20% chance. It's not that good. I don't like it. Don't craft it unless you're filling in the blanks. You're super high level and it's one that you need. You know. Plague is one of the worst in the game. 20 blue, green, purple, Apocalypse, Daemon, Fey. Eliminate points of a random skill from all enemies, poison, and disease them. It's not good. So don't craft it. Get Takshaka if you don't have it. Get your ally if you want to do the Scorpius your ally thing that we keep getting newer and better and newer and better and newer and better, so it's steadily falling. It's not like a must-have anymore, your ally, but it's pretty good. All right, legendaries. We have Regent Khalif, Sekma, Shadow Dragon, and Gorgatha. I'd say Gorgatha's probably the top legendary this week. You really, like I always say, you only want to craft Tesla most likely as far as legendaries go. You should just wait and get legendaries with keys, like random keys pretty much, and you know, just fill, yeah. So you shouldn't be crafting this, but I still like to put them in order anyway, just in case. But Gorgatha's probably the top one here. 15 yellow, brown, K-Zeal, Demon. Explode a bunch of gems that cleanse myself with 75% skull reduction and a 25% chance to summon Ancient Horror on death. It's solid. It's like an A-tier legendary. Next up would be Sekma, who's slightly underrated, but yeah. 18 red, purple, Pride Lands, Raksha Mystic. Transform blue gems to skulls and transform brown gems to yellow. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all other allies' magic. So it does the double convert and it does damage. No good traits though. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. It's above average. Maybe a little bit better than above average. What's Regent Khalif do? Or. Don't like it. Shadow Dragon. I guess I'll give it third place. 14 yellow, purple, Sword's Edge, Dragon. Poison all enemies and deal damage, true damage to a random enemy. Transform all yellow gems to purple to boost the effect. So you could, like, kill something, poison all enemies, and then get the dragon right back up. But, yeah. You'd have to do that multiple times. So there's other better things in the game. It does look cool, though. Shadow Dragon. Alright, last would be Regent Khalif. 14 red, purple, Liana's Empire Human Mystic. Gain magic, 4 magic, and either gain life or deal damage to all enemies or gain more magic. So I don't like those ors. We got too many good things in the game that kill too fast to be dealing with or. Alright, weapon. Stonecaller, you're going to get through the raid event. Buy up to it, because you should. You need to help your guild. Got the Doomed Impaler here. We got the Doomed Impaler here. You should get it if you don't have it. It's one of the best doomed weapons in the game, and it can be loopy if you use an all-red team. Deals damage to the first 2 enemies, plus 2 per tempering level. Create 2 red gems for each red ally and enemy. If the enemy has a doom, gain a random status effect. So if your whole team's red and you're facing a red enemy, it will loop really, really good. So you should probably get it if you don't have it. Is this one? Nah, that's not one. So Doomed Impaler's good. You should get it. Doomed Heirloom is doomed. Cockring. Sorry. Trying to think of something. Glowing Core's pretty good. Explodes brown gems. Grants a random status effect to all construct allies. Then summon a construct troop. So that's a good one, too. We got some good weapons this week. It's one of the better explodies. I always recommend the explodies, and that's one of the better ones because it's for construct. Is this a thing you should be out? I think this is for something. It's for like Dustbringer, I think. So yeah, you might want to get that too. The Ankh of Nefertani. It's going to be a very long time before it comes back around. If you look right here, it's part of the ingredients to get Duskbringer. So if you do not have Duskbringer, you want to get the Ankh of Nefertani because it's going to be 30 weeks before you can get it again. 30-something weeks. Kegs Crusher, tool for your tool belt. Damage, blue and brown for each dwarf ally. Axe of Poop. Krag's Invention, damage, blue and brown for Dhrak-Zum allies. Stone Slicer, geez, there's a lot of good weapons this week. Another construct weapon, tool for your tool belt, but one of the better tools for your tool belt. It's like a hammer or something. Doomed Blade is here as well. Jeez Louise, we got a lot of good weapons this week. Holy cow. Deals damage to all enemies plus 1 per tempering level. Transform red gems to doom skulls. If the enemy has a doom, create 5 more. Gain 3 mana for each blue enemy. It's a good one too. Holy cow. A lot of good weapons, y'all. If I had to put them in order, as far as usefulness, far as usefulness, you know, that Ankh to Nefertani is, if you're trying for Dusk, yeah. Kind of want to put the Doomed Shovel first. So Doomed Impaler first. Then maybe Doomed Blade, then Glowing Core. And then Ankh of Nefertani. And then Stone Slicer. A lot of good weapons. I wouldn't blame you if you went wild on weapons this week. But make sure you're not getting... Make sure you're getting the ones I said. Like Doomed Impaler. Glowing Core. Ankh of Nefertani if you don't have it, if you still need Duskbringer. Doomed Blade, Stone Slicer. Jeez, that's a lot of good weapons. So, hey, you just did the Vault event. You just got a bunch of jewels. You just got a bunch of diamonds. Hopefully you can open your Vault keys today now that the Vault event's over. Get your diamonds. Yeah, you should be alright. But I would say get some of those weapons at least if you don't have them. And Takshaka's here too. So if you don't have Takshaka, you should get it. If you don't have some of those weapons, you should get them. Unless you're like super duper saving for Ironhawks or something else like that. But great Soulforge. It's a good one this week. Let's check out that Glory Shop. I won't do the trade stones until somebody says they want it back. We got the Icy Portal. 11 blue, green, Dhrak-Zum, Elemental Construct. Create 6 freeze gems, then summon a Dhrak-Zum troop. 50% skull reduction. Inflict frozen when doing skull damage. It's like kind of like a nothing burger that maybe for arena or something like we usually say. Got Arcane Swamp trade stones. Those are for things like Queen Beatrix. I'm not going to go over it, but go put green, blue, all colors, base rarity, show all, and then go through all your troops and make sure you have them fully traded because you can get as many trade stones as you want right now just with Glory. What else you doing with your Glory out there, huh? Alright, event key drop table is Dhrak-Zum. Let's look at that, see if it's a good one. So we'll go base rarity, Dhrak-Zum, and show all. Okay, so Fallen Vowdies is poop. Garnishalin you can't get. Ghost King Grimhorn is newer, but not great. Obsidius used to be good, but Elementalist totally outclasses it. So yeah, not great. Obsidius would be the best, and then Ghost King Grimhorn, and then Fallen Vowdies if you want me to put them in order. But not a great kingdom to be throwing event keys at when event keys are so, you know, scarce all the time. But if you do miss on you trying for Obsidius or something, you could get Glaceon, you could get King Bloodhammer. So a little bit of a good backup plan there, a little, you know, safety net. Moira's not bad. Ice Goblin. Yeah, I don't really recommend it. It's not a great one. So I would say save up event keys because you're only... If you watch my live stream from the other day, and we talked about it quite a bit, but you're really only using event keys once or twice a year if you're playing right. It's the same, like it's like shiny keys. Treat your event keys like shiny keys. We're not using shiny keys right now because there's nothing good in the shiny key drop table. You know, we're waiting until they put more Shagras in there, until they put more jeweled golems in there and stuff like that. Right now the drop table is full of junk and poop, so why would you use your keys? Same thing with event key drop table here. Event keys, all you can get is these. Junk and poop. So why are you using them? Be patient. Save them up. Wait till there's something better there. That's event key drop table. What else is going on this week? We kind of went over it the other day, but you know, we got a Dhrak-Zum week. You got Dhrak-Zum Underspire, Dhrak-Zum Epic Trials. We got raid event going on right now, so you're going to want to go check out my video. High, mid, and low. Oldie but a goodie. Let's go. Tuesday, we have... is it Ilathea? I think it's Ilathea. So I'll make a video for that for tomorrow. Ilathea. I'll probably put the class teams on there, too. The class event teams on there, which is Slayer. We got Slayer this week. On Thursday. Wednesday, we have Rockweiler. Dhrak-Zum little doggy pet. Blue doggy with gold armor is Rockweiler. Like I said, Thursday is the Slayer class event. And this weekend, I think we have Worm Run faction expansion. So we'll get a new troop for Worm Run. We'll get the Deep Delve and all that stuff. I'll have a video for you on Friday for Worm Run. But oh yeah, I'll do the Slayer teams on the class event, or the faction event video that I'll put out tomorrow. We're not streaming tomorrow because Mrs. Sinny is on vacation, but going forward, I'm trying to stream on maybe Tuesdays and Sundays. It all depends on things and how stuff goes and how I'm feeling about streaming and stuff like that. But so far, so good this month, you know? Yeah. Anyway, what else we got to go over? I'm not going to go over the campaign either. I don't feel like y'all... I mean, it's not even on, so who cares? But those are the two things I'm considering cutting out of these weekly previews, is the trait stone stuff and the campaign stuff. Like, I think if I cut those two out, nobody's going to care. So, Epic Trials is on the chopping block as well. Like, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing Epic Trials either. But Underspire we will do, because I think it's very smart to do your Underspire. There are people out there talking about they need tokens, they need medals for their kingdom level and power, but what about just getting orbs from Underspire? Like, get your bronze orb, your silver orb, double up on your gold orb, and once you do all your mythics, start doing all your legendaries. Once you do all your legendaries, start doing all your epics. Like, you know, then just buy medals and tokens and stuff through merchant offers. Like, I don't know why we're doing Explore 12, but I don't think it's a bad idea. I just think shouldn't be the main thing you're doing. PvP should be the main thing you're doing as your grindable, to get your gold marks, to get the books. But I guess if you have a bunch of books and deeds and stuff, I don't know. If you have enough books for every single kingdom, then yeah, I guess it'd be Explore 12. So, I don't know. Just saying, like, do your Underspire is what I'm trying to say. But let me make a team, and I'll be right back with y'all in a sec. Alright, I think this is going to be my high-level team for the Underspire. I didn't really see anything that I wanted to use other than Garnisherland. I thought about a Lithian Servitor, but it's already getting blocked by Stonecaller and Ice Troll. So, you know, I just went double Garnisherland for my high-level team. So let's see how it works here. And I'll make a mid and a low. Hopefully I can find something, man. Dhrak-Zum is... There's a couple good things, but it's hard to make 3 teams out of it, yeah? And then, like, Underspire's always slower because there's no potions and stuff, so it's probably not going to look super impressive, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. It's the best of what we have to work with here. Alright, Ice Troll, can you do it? Probably not, but let's cast it anyway. I already got up the weapon. Okay, we cast the weapon now. Gets up Garnisherland. Got both up. I like that for later. Alright, I'll do like 3 fights here. Let's get our free lantern. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. And, you know, your Underspire teams are going to be very similar to your raid teams. I might just show this fight here. So you've already seen this team pretty much with just the raid troop on the bottom instead of the second Garnisherland. It's the same concept. Using 2 things to get up the dragon. We're not blocking the dragon at all on brown. So, I should have cast the troll there instead of grabbing that blue. But all the browns go into the dragon. Our banner is yellow-green. You know, you've seen it was going pretty good with, like, no potions and stuff. So that's what I would recommend for high-level players. Let me go make a mid-level team now. Alright, here's my mid-level team. It is similar to the raid team, once again, except for I took off the raid troop and I put on Moira. Moira converts green to skull, so we got a troop doing red to skull, a troop doing blue to skull, and a troop doing green to skull. And Glaceon does yellow to blue, which will get up 2 things on our team. But early here, you're going to want to get your weapon up, so blue and yellow to get your weapon. And that'll hopefully get everything else up. Let's see. Or at least get us started here. There we go. Glaceon's up, so now we're looking for red to skull or yellow to blue. Which we don't have yet. Red to skull, yellow to blue. Come on, baby. Okay, we don't have it, so we'll just take skulls. Get a kill. Bang. Again. That. Red to skull, yellow to blue. Don't see it yet. Red to skull, yellow to blue. Let's just do Glaceon. You know, these early fights you can just kind of willy-nilly it a little bit. Because they're not going to kill you. Later on, you'll just have to be more careful with your conversions, your alignment. Let's just do 2 fights. I might use this team, though. I don't know. I'll probably use Garnisherland early, and I might use this late. Like I said with the raid event. So we want yellow or blue. Got them both there. Let's make sure there's no extra turns. I don't really see any. Okay, let's do this. Get up Glaceon. So now we're looking for red to skull, blue to skull, or yellow to blue. Do we have red to skull? No. Do we have blue to skull? No. Do we have yellow to blue? Just a little bit right here, not really. So, let's get up Moira then. Now we have green to skull as well, which we do have. So I think I'll just cast her. Just kill this and then hit the next one with skulls. Okay, now we got this. And they're dead. Early on, you're just gonna cast, and I'm like so trained to look for my alignment, my conversions, that I probably could have won that battle faster just by casting stuff, but, you know, early on, just cast stuff. Later on, you will have to look for your alignment more carefully. Alright, they're both 16, so I don't know which way to go, but here's the team code for your Underspire mid team. No mythics. Alright, here's the low-level team. Not much to work with here, but we got the new weapon, Stonecaller. We got Ice Goblin on the bottom, so mana-generating sandwich with a Lithian Servitor in the middle, who you can get from the Underworld. So even though it is an epic, it is easier to get than a normal epic. Did Archmagus, did double blue-yellow, just to get that weapon going, man. We really need mana. So yeah, if you're a low-level man and you don't have, like, Bloodhammer or Glaceon or Garnisherlin, like, you're just trying to do what you can do, maybe get to the 4th boss, so let's see what we can do here. Might as well take skulls this early, I guess, even though we're going to be hitting all enemies. If we can get skulls like this, they're all dead. Didn't really show the team. Later on, you're going to want to get both the Lithian Servitors up. Hey, I made it to the door. Later on, you're going to want to get them both up before you cast either one of them. They do steal magic, so if the battle goes long, you know, they'll get stronger and the enemy will get weaker. Got a blue extra turn there. Got a purple here. And they're probably dead. So that'd be my low-level team for the Underspire. Show you the team code. There you go. Alright, what else we got to go over today? I'll check Epic Trials real quick. I'm considering cutting it, though, but let me know in the comments. If you don't leave a comment, I'm going to cut it. Probably next week or the week after. But, hey, if you leave a comment and you want to see Epic Trials, I just feel like they've been out for long enough now that you can either go back and watch something old and get the strats, or you already have it done. Most of y'all should have it done if you're following my advice, because it's a free pet. Not a free pet, but it's a half-price pet from the Kingdom, man. Alright, we got Chris Hound, have an enemy's armor and life, create 9 to 13 blue gems, 50% skull reduction. We got Ice Troll, putting up blue and brown. Does summon an Ice Storm when an enemy dies. We got King Bloodhammer, make sure you have your alignment. Summons a Doomstorm when an enemy dies. We got Bone Binder. So you got a summon, it's not the best summon ever. A lot of blue. A lot of blue, and then you can change all that blue to Doomskull. You know, just make sure you have alignment here, because these are harder fights and whatnot. So, but that looks like the strat. You know, Chris Hound's a pretty good tank. It's got 50% stone skin. Have an enemy's armor and life. Okay. So yeah, it looks like that's what's going to be going on. Just put a bunch of blue up on the board, which will put a bunch of blue up on the board, which you don't have any blue on your team, which is cool, because then you're going to convert it to Doomskull and do a bunch of damage. But the brown that you do make with Ice Troll will go to, hopefully, King Bloodhammer. But if not, Chris Hound is putting blue up there for King Bloodhammer to transform into skulls. Dragsmith, create 6 skulls. Doesn't look like there's anything too crazy on the enemy team. Just kill them from top to bottom, since we're mostly doing skulls, I would say. Let me know if you have any trouble, and I'll go over it in more detail later this week, but I don't think it's that bad. You got a summon, you got King Bloodhammer, you got a tank, you got mana generator, you pretty much have everything you need there. So yeah, I think that's it for this one, y'all. Let me know if I missed anything. I don't think so. But put your how many vault keys you got in the comments, all that good stuff. I'll see ya tomorrow for the faction and the class team. We got Ilithia tomorrow, so I'll have that. I'll do Pure 500. I'll do Deathless 500 on video so you can see the teams. And yeah, hit that Patreon if you want to help me immediately. It's in like the link if you go to my channel, like in the About section or something. It's like if you just hit my face and you go to my channel, Patreon link is right there. That helps me like immediately, like, you know, I kind of need it right now. It's the only reason I'm even mentioning it so much. I went to my Patreon and there was a little bit in there, and it made me happy. So yeah, if you want to make me happy, Like DC United, shout out to DC United. Gonna keep saying it. He's the man. But I'll see y'all. Probably for tomorrow we'll do video faction class. Wednesday's P99. Thursday I'm gonna do from Soft Cheese again. That seems to be going well. I didn't even know that that would be as good as it's been so far. I guess picking up a little bit at least. So I'm digging that because I'm having fun with it. Friday we got Worm Run, so I'll have teams for that. Saturday's P99 again, and Sunday we will probably stream. Sunday is probably the next stream. So I hope to see you there. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.